the best horse has won by quite a margin, and I don't think anything Davy Russell could have done from 3 out would have made any difference to the result.
No, he's pulled well clear of the remainder. Of course, has Davy Russell and Solwit. They've beaten everything else by a wide margin, but they themselves have been absolutely brushed aside by this 5-year-old Gemix. I just had a really interesting email. There's a happy connection, or a couple of happy connections. A very happy jockey, David Cottan, who was riding for Nicky Henderson earlier on the card on Blue Fashion. That horse will be coming back to Britain. I wonder how much that 5-year-old is worth now, having performed like that. Really, suddenly very progressive, this horse. He was on a hat-trick, but he's gone rocketing through the grades there at Auteuil to go and win that Grade 1 Grand Course d'Auteuil there, which is a wonderful, valuable prize, £135,000 plus sterling to the winner. As I say, interesting email here in the studio from Pete Hickey, and Pete is director of Capital Bloodstock Investments. What's that got to do with the French champion hurdle, you're saying? Well, this is what it's got to do. Pete emails say, massive well done to Gemix and Connections, but an even bigger well done to Coup stud in Ireland. Last week we bought Carlotamix, the sire of Gemix, to stand in Ireland. So the sire of that Gemix, who's just won that French champion in such brilliant style, is now going to be standing in Ireland at Coup stud. Gemix is from the first crop of Carlotamix, and we are literally speechless. Thanks to ATR for the fantastic coverage today. It's our pleasure, Pete, and congratulations to everyone involved with that purchase of Carlotamix. And he's a Linamix, presumably Carlotamix himself, I would presume, from his name. But what an exciting prospect that is. And I tell you what, there'll be a few breeders back home in Ireland, Kevin, all of a sudden will be just checking this out, I should think, after that performance.
Yeah, I just can't say I was too familiar with him before this, but just looking there, he doesn't seem to have had too many runners over jumps, so he's obviously, it's very early days for him as a sire, so definitely a nice addition to the National Hunt Stallion ranks at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's beaten Solwit, who himself is French-bred. Zypor in third, a French-bred as well. But, well, we could see some Irish-bred Carlotamix horses in the future by the sound of it. Well done to Gemix and Connections. Brilliant performance, and 1,000 Stars winning run in that race comes to an end. But my goodness, he's been a fantastic servant once again this season as well. Good to see Zypor hit the frame.